Howdy YouTube. Well, it's Bear again, and it's been another long day. Yep, it's been another long day on Route 66. Spent the day riding today. It was the longest day of the tour. We did about 320 miles. We went all the way from Rolla, Missouri, through a little bit of Kansas, and ended up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it was a long day. It's the longest day of the tour. It's a lot of riding, but some really nice riding too. Some really beautiful stuff. Started off the day kind of nice for about the first half hour, 45 minutes. Then we got hit by a monster thunderstorm. It was a lot of rain. I mean, it was pouring down in buckets. It was some heavy rain. So roads were starting to flood over while it was raining, and so we had to stop and put on some rain gear and waited until the heaviest rain was over with, and then we rode for about another, I'd say, another 45 minutes in the rain, till we got to our usual stop in Lebanon, Missouri, and stopped there at a truck stop, one of the old Route 66 truck stops, for a rest break, and try and dry out a little bit, get a coffee, warm up a little bit, put our rain gear back on again. Then it was back on the route and went through a little bit of drizzly rain, but there was a cold front moving through, and that's what caused the thunderstorm. So as soon as we got past the thunderstorm line, it was just a little bit of drizzly rain, and then it went away. And it was nice the rest of the day. We didn't have any more rain the rest of the day. Had a couple little isolated thunderstorms off to our side for a bit, but they were moving a little bit diagonally towards us, but we pretty much avoided them the rest of the day. So we kept on riding after Lebanon. Then we got to Springfield and stopped at Buckingham's Barbecue for lunch. So we had their burnt-end salad. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's so good. Of course, I love barbecue. What can I say? Well, everybody else did too. They all had a really good lunch. They enjoyed it. Thought it was really good. Excuse me. So we stopped there, had lunch, and by the time we finished with lunch, clouds had cleared off, and it was a nice, bright, sunny day. As you can tell, it got a little bit of sun. I got panda eyes. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I got panda eyes really bad. I got raccoon eyes. Got that from the sun. Part of it's the sun. I put on sunscreen. But part of it too is I wear polarized sunglasses, and that's how well they protect your eyes. You know, I put on sunscreen, and some of it's windburn because after the rain was over, I opened up my helmet. I got a modular helmet, so I'm able to open up the front, and I rode the rest of the day with the front open, so that's some windburn as well. You know, you get a little bit of that. The wind just pushing against your face constantly makes it a little bit red. So that's the way it happens. So it'll be going away tomorrow. It's just a temporary thing. I put some aloe vera on it, and that helps. I'll put on more sunscreen tomorrow too. But yeah, it was a beautiful day the rest of the day. Nice and warm. Actually got kind of hot. Got up to about 90 degrees. That's really not that hot for me, but oh boy, it sure as hell is for the people from the UK. Man, they're not used to this kind of heat. They were going, it's hot, it's hot. I'm going, hell, this ain't hot. This is warm. Wait till we get to the Mojave. You're going to find out what hot is. On the tour, I've got 3 levels of heat. I have hot, damn hot, and fucking hot. Excuse my language, but it's true. Hot is about, anything above 95 to about 100. Damn hot is 100 to 110. And fucking hot is just anything over 110 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just fucking hot. So anyway, that's my levels of heat. So after we stopped at Springfield for lunch, we got back on the road, did a lot of the old road, and a lot of it's there's about a 50-mile stretch that's almost, well, not almost, it is completely straight. There's some nice rolling hills, but it's just dead straight. And one problem that we get is people get what's called road hypnosis. on a straight road. You're not making any turns or anything, and your brain just kind of shuts off, and you get drowsy and groggy, or you don't know how you got somewhere. It's a strange phenomenon, but it is an actual phenomenon, and it is a lot like being hypnotized. It really does kind of put your brain into a relaxed state. Kind of had to wake a few people up, had to make a turn, and it really woke some people up. Some people weren't paying attention. They had to hit their brakes pretty hard. They weren't paying attention to the turn signals, nothing. So they had to hit their brakes pretty hard. They were like, oh shit, oh yeah, that woke me up, I'll tell you that. But we stopped just outside of Carthage, Missouri, fueled up the bikes one more time for the day. Then from there we kept on going on Route 66 for another hour. Then we stopped. Then we went into Kansas. Went in through Kansas. Went through Galena. Then went through Baxter Springs. We stopped in Baxter Springs. There's only 13.6 miles of Route 66 in Kansas. Just tiny little bit, just a little corner, just tiny little bit of Route 66 or of Kansas. Just a little bit. I mean, the smallest mileage that you could possibly have. I mean, it's tiny. Rhode Island is smaller, or is larger than the bit of Route 66 through there. So that's how small it is. So, but we stopped in Baxter Springs. We stopped at the visitor center there, which is an old restored Phillips 66 station. Stopped there, checked things out. Took a rest break, and, got something to drink, and went and used the restroom, and then it was back on Route 66 again. Kept going for another hour until we got to Veneta, and stopped in Veneta for a rest break. And after there, back on the road again. Whew, sorry, it's late once again. It's 11:30 at night. It's just before midnight, and I'm just about to get to bed, and I'm about to get up at 6 a.m. again. That's a curse of the job. That's part of doing the job. So, I got work to do in the morning. Anyway, back on the road and went for another hour until about 45 minutes till we get to Tulsa. And we stop at the Blue Whale, the old swimming hole. And we were lucky this time. The owner, Blaine Davis, he was there, so he's able to talk to the group and say howdy and get to talk to everybody and tell them all about the Blue Whale. So, and then from there it was only about a 15-mile ride into Tulsa. Got to our hotel. Everybody was tired. It's a long day. 320 miles. It really does tend to tire you out quite a bit. But got to the hotel. Got in our rooms, got all cleaned up, went to dinner, just right across the parking lot. Had a nice dinner and came back to the hotel room. So, once again, another nice day on Route 66. So it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. Tomorrow we got just under 200 miles to do tomorrow. So tomorrow is a small day by comparison, but tomorrow we got a lot of activities to do. So we got quite a bit to do. Anyway. That's about it. We had a good day, and we'll keep checking back. I'm going to keep trying. I'll try to do these videos every night, but it depends on how tired I am at the end of the night. Tonight I got the energy. Till I can stop yawning, that is. So I'll keep checking back with you guys, and until next time, keep the rubber on the road and the shiny side up. Take care. Bye.